Yibs. Gorb, huh? Grovel Nurksdery.
Yibs. Quips Mikos Bora.
Ah, Charoni. Snarch Bibjo. Glarna. Piguna Aflin. Quiet Marshall.
Krisha, Duba, Nooks, Freeba, Ganoosh.
No. Mushka.
Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Sublime Sims and I'm here with another episode of Single Mom Diaries. It's been a little while since we've seen Saylor, but now that we're jumping back into the series, she is ready to get started with the spring semester and this is her third term in university. She is actually almost done once she completes this one. So we're going to spend some time in today's episode kind of split between spending time with family and friends and also spending some time on campus knocking out some schoolwork. Over the weekend, she decided to spend some time working in her business and that is what you saw in the intro. So this is how much she made and her business has been doing really well. I was a little nervous about it being overwhelming with her going to school and running a small business, but it actually hasn't been too bad. So we're about to have her wake up. It's about 1 hour before her alarm is going to go off and we're just going to knock out her morning routine first. It is 6 a.m. time for Saylor to get up and get out of bed for the day. I want to definitely have her go down and make some breakfast because it looks like Avery is also awake and she really needs to use the bathroom. So let's have her just kind of take care of her morning hygiene. Oh, you know what? They actually do have some leftover food. So I think I will just have her clean up from last night and then they can just have leftovers. Oh my gosh, she has so many pancakes. Let's have them eat these omelets because it looks like these might be spoiling first. So she's gonna call Avery to come eat with her. Okay, it is the start of the university term. So Saylor Baldwin's university term begins today and will last for 5 weekdays. She should take a look at her schedule and plan on when to do her homework and study, when to eat, and if there's time left, when to kick back and have some fun. School is also starting for Avery in about an hour. So I think for her term, I've already knocked out her homework over the weekend during the time that she wasn't working. She is currently just taking 3 classes, just like the other terms. So the only assignment we really need to worry about getting knocked out is her presentation. I'm thinking we're going to do that when she gets to campus later today. Also, for Avery, I want to have her ask how school is going. But she is actually excelling. She is an A student and her skills are progressing really nicely. So I don't think we're going to have any issues with her as a student. All right, now that breakfast is out of the way, Saylor's going to go ahead and clean up for them because Avery needs to get ready to go to school. I'm going to go ahead and cue for her to start making her way over here because it always takes them kind of a minute to get out of the door in the mornings. I do want to also go ahead, let's pick Saylor's outfit for today. It's saying it's cold here, but I think it might be hot in Brightchester. So I think we're going to go with this outfit. Okay, she is all ready for class, so we're going to meet her on campus. Saylor just finished her first class of the day, so she is taking a little lunch break, and some of her friends are getting here now. Here is Sierra. I want to talk to her a little bit, so maybe let's tell her a dramatic story about I don't know, I feel like she'd be talking about someone she met in class. Stop, how come I never noticed these shorts have little hearts on the back? I know this is nothing to do with the gameplay, but I never realized they had little hearts on them. Okay, also, we have Dalton here, and if you guys remember, they've been getting a lot closer and more romantic. So I do think I want to have her like flirt just a little with him, but we are taking things very slow and keeping our options open. I think Dalton is my like first choice for her, but I am not gonna lie. I think that there's a few other people she knows that could be great options too. I just feel like because she's in college, she's running a business, and she's a mom, that maybe, you know, love life would be a little on the back burner, like something she wants one day, but maybe she's too busy to commit to something serious right now. Okay, let's also talk to Gia a little bit. I think I want to have them gossip.
Shimmeray Jabeen Slawfish. Jabeen.
I don't know, where did the guys go? Okay, here's Dalton. I don't know where you went. I was gonna have them talk a little, but maybe he had somewhere to be. Okay, now she only has about an hour and a half before her next class. I'm pretty sure it's at 3 o'clock. I'm gonna have her start on her presentation, but I have noticed that when you're actually on campus, it takes them like a while to get to class, and a lot of times they end up being late. So I'm only gonna have her do this until about 2:20. Saylor finished her last class of the day, so I decided to have her and her friends come to this little swimming spot on campus. If you guys didn't know, this is what the area looks like, kind of by the auditorium, and they can just get in the water and swim. There's also a fishing spot here if your Sims like to fish. So I just want to have her catch up with her friends for a bit. She really doesn't have like too much schoolwork to do, so I want to try to have her just like have a little bit more fun this semester and not be too serious. Let's have her share an inside joke with Sierra. And I really love doing like the kiss and water interaction, but I also don't think she would be overly affectionate with Dalton like around her friends, because that does kind of make the friend group a little bit like awkward, I think. So instead, we're just gonna have her be friendly with everyone. I don't know why Gia didn't get in, but she is here. Oh, Dalton said, and I'm good. That was enough swimming for me. I do think I want to have her splash. Oh, can I not do it? I wanted to have her splash Sierra, but I guess it's not going to let me. Okay, let's have her talk a little bit about pottery, because she has been working on her pottery skill lately. And then I think by like maybe in the next 30 minutes, we're going to have her head home because her daughter is home from school by this point. And I feel like realistically, she'd just have like a babysitter, but I don't think that she would abuse the fact that she would have one, if that makes sense. Okay, let's have her go ahead and get out. Oh, it looks like Gia and Dalton are just hanging out up here. But we're gonna have her get out and just go ahead and head home to make some dinner for her and Avery. She's like, okay, see you later, guys. I'll be back on campus soon. Hopefully we can catch up. Saylor's made it home, so I just have her helping out Avery with her homework. If you guys remember, she does have the super parent aspiration, so she needs to do this for a total of 4 hours, and she's about halfway through right now. So I'm about to have these two just get ready for bed for the night, and then tomorrow she only has one class, so we're going to have her open up her business. It's the next day, and Saylor just got back from her morning class, so we are going to get ready to open up her business for the day. Oh, she's getting an invite somewhere, but I really want her to work, so she's feeling sad from having the party animal trait, but I think she's going to be all right. Let's go ahead and open up. I don't know why is it saying that this is, let's just try to move it up a little. Maybe it's too close to the platform or something. Okay, we'll just put it there. And then before we hire someone for this, I'm just going to have her make herself a coffee because she's feeling a bit hungry. And I do think even if you drink something, it helps your hunger a little bit. Y'all, she is just distraught after having to turn down her little invite. Like, girl, I think you're gonna be all right. All right, let's have her drink this, and then we're gonna go ahead and hire a vendor. She has consistently been making pretty good money working, so I don't think 100 simoleons is going to put too much of a dent in her like revenue for the day. Her vendor is finally here, so we have somebody to run the little coffee counter for us. I think I want to have her head upstairs and let's clean up these old projects that we don't really need just to make space for new customers. And then I think I might want to have her go ahead and teach a class. I did add extra easels, so now she's able to teach painting classes. I think eventually I might expand this space a little bit more so that she can also start to teach pottery classes. But let's have her clean up the board, and then we're going to start the painting one because her skill also recently went up a little bit. Okay, her class is getting ready to start. So she needs to do a lecture for 45 minutes, mentor for 30, discuss color theory, and paint the painting. It looks like she's already got 4 attendees, which is pretty much as we can have because I only have room for 4 easels. But like I said, maybe in the future we can make this space a little bit bigger or even swap maybe like the seating down here to come up here, and then we can put the class area downstairs. She is done lecturing, so I think I want to have her come over. We're going to mentor this guy because it looks like he's just started his painting. This girl is probably about to be done, but why is this actually like kind of cute? Also, this is giving Rugrats to me. Like, this looks like the Cynthia doll. And this could be pretty much any of the boy characters. I don't know if it's just me. Let me know in the comments if y'all see it too. Oh, love that her house is in compliance with all of the neighborhood action plans. Thank God, because she just spent like 3,000 simoleons in bills yesterday. So that will be nice to have a little deduction. Okay, she's about to be done with her mentoring, so we need to have her discuss color theory, paint a painting, and become inspired if we can. I think let's have her go ahead. We're just going to try an impressionism painting in the smaller size. Oh, stop. These are so cute. Okay, we're going to set everything that they finished painting. By the way, I have been setting for sale down here. So if we don't have room on the board, I'm just going to put these in her inventory until we have space. You guys, Saylor looks so cute. Like, I feel like she was always kind of like the it girl, even in high school during like that series. But I feel like she is truly in her prime right now. Like, she's doing so much stuff and she always looks cute doing it. So I've actually never seen this painting before, and I think this is going straight into Avery's bedroom. Like, normally I've been setting everything for sale, but this is so cute for a kid's room. Like, I can't wait to see this when it's done. Also, speaking of, Avery is home from school, so she's playing a little math game on the computer. I'm not going to have her rush to do schoolwork because her grade is already so good that I just kind of want her to relax a little bit. She does need to exchange a friendship bracelet for her aspiration, so I do think in a little bit we're going to invite over Rosie and try to become best friends with her. Saylor's painting is done, and y'all, this is too cute. Like, I love this. Let's put a little frame on it. We're going to find a place to hang that up in her daughter's room. But it looks like she got gold. And oh my gosh, I would love to learn from you. You have so much experience. Would you like to become my mentor? I've actually never had anyone ask my Sims this. So I think we're going to say yes. Just to see, like, I don't know. Like, I don't even know what you do. Okay, let's have her go ahead and clean up some of these. That's great. Thank you, Saylor. I'm looking forward to learning from you. Let's just sell this one. I don't feel like we need to put that one for sale. I do want to keep this one and put that on the board. We're going to put that in her inventory. And then it looks like we've got a little bit of pottery stuff that we need to clean. I do think I'm going to have her close maybe around 5:30 because she is starting to get a bit hungry. She needs to take care of some of her needs and also work on some of her projects. But for now, let's have her come down and just check on Avery. She's going to talk about puzzles with her and... Oh, I want to have her complain about her classes. She's like, look, I don't know if you like your teachers, but I am so ready to be done with these classes. Okay, I think I finally have the option. Yay! We're gonna have them become best friends forever. Also, her friend is feeling tense. I am not entirely sure why, so we're just going to ignore that. But yay! Avery has her very first best friend. I love that. Okay, so now I think she should be able to exchange. We're gonna exchange it with Rosie. You guys, they're so cute. Oh wait, also, who's calling Saylor? Oh, her grandpa. No, we can't come over to visit right now. It says, really, you want to give me a friendship bracelet? Of course. Stop! How cute is that? Her very first BFF. So look, she has her very own bracelet now. So cute. Now that it's getting like a little bit later into the evening, I just want to have Saylor take care of her needs. Her hygiene was getting a bit low. She does need to do some more work on her project. I think for the next day, she also does need to finish homework. So I'm just going to have her working on this stuff for the rest of the night. And then Avery can kind of hang out with her friend until her friend is ready to leave. While Saylor is working on her presentation, I think this is a great place for me to wrap up today's episode. I know it was a little bit shorter than my episodes usually are, but I am trying to avoid like too much repetition in them. With university, like because it's just a lot of rabbit holes, I feel like it is like kind of hard to make it more in depth without being able to use like any mods or anything like that. But for the next episode, I do plan on having it take place over the weekend, and I anticipate that one being longer. So I am looking forward to sharing more of this series, and there is going to be a little bit of drama in the near future. So keep an eye out for updates with this series. But if you enjoyed this episode, please be sure to leave a like and subscribe. Let me know what you thought about it in the comments. And thank you again so much for watching.